you see the Aston DB5, you immediately think of those movies, you think back to the 60s. There's a perfectionism in the execution, the Italian styling, British engineering, brought together in a way that's really, really hard to top. I think that's probably why it's kept its status for so long.
This is Sir Sean Connery's personal DB5. It's the only DB5 he ever owned, and it's being sold for the primary benefit of charity.
It was a British car of considerable style. Sean Connery 007 was a man of style. So I think the two fitted together quite well.
Knowing that a firm like R.S. Williams has been through the car, put their hands on it and restored it is instant credibility.
Everything's been rebuilt mechanically and cosmetically. And the only difference from the restoration is now it's silver, which was the request from Sean Connery. He didn't want all the gadgets, the gimmicks. He wanted a pure silver car, so we supplied that.
Part of the fun with this car was not only, getting to facilitate the change of color to exactly what he wanted, but he had a great eye for design, and he wanted the wing mirrors deleted. He thought it looked cleaner that way. You could easily add them back on, but I quite like that it's Sir Sean's car and it's the way he had it.
I mean, you can take this out and drive it the way nature intended. It was developed by people who were totally uncompromising and built things to last. I think that's the wonderful part of this, because it's still ready to roll.
The gear shift on the DB5 is short, sharp and nifty. This car really comes to life.
As a fun added bonus, whoever the successful bidder is and therefore buyer will be offered a personal drive with Sir Jackie Stewart.
Sean was, James Bond. Oh, the Aston Martin, the fancy cars, Sean was not a great driver. Sean was one of my very best friends. I speak to him now as if he's still here. He had dementia, as well as Helen, my wife. And I think it'll be wonderful in the memory of Sean that one of his cars are being put up for sale and expected to raise a considerable amount of money that will go to a cause that he had an association with.
I had the great privilege of being involved with the sale a few years ago to Sean directly, and now to be entrusted by the family and the estate again to sell it here at auction is the ultimate circle and privilege.
An incredibly special DB5, the only one that's ever been owned by Sean Connery.
The person who buys this car is basically buying a slice of living history.